Yo, what is going on, guys? Jake here from the NRUK Racing League, and welcome back to the NRUK Cup Series Season number 3 for round 25. 2 races to go until we find out the 12 drivers who will be in the chase for this year's NRUK Cup Series crown. And today we go racing from Rockingham over here in the United States. And without further ado, let's get into your starting lineup, and it's Max Anderson who grabs pole for today's race. To his outside is the 19 of Riley Snare. Then we've got Cynthia Bright and Priya McShane. Kevin Bandon starts alongside Zachary DeLello. Then we have Mohammed Zain Abdullah and William Seaman. Greg Torres is up next. He starts with Derek Hamill. Then we have Travis Chambers and Max Bushway. Brett Sirra and the points leader Alexander O. Two more chase contenders behind them. There's Evan Hunter and Code Red. Then we have Trey Wright and Carter Friesen, who share 3 wins between them this year. Jose Mills and Sebastian Dupain follow them on the next row. Tyler Bradley and Arena McShane. Then we have Mason Hayward and Keith Stevens, Jake Richardson and Patrick Smith, DJ Reed and Samet Ozkan. Then Code Luigi and Adam McDowell looking for a 4th win of the year. And we have Dan Bandon and Sebastian Kuklon, Kyle Hunter and William Bullen. Then we have Nathan Stapleton and Nonigan Scott, Grace Takayoma and Tim Gary, Dylan Abrahamian alongside Jeff Bright. And on the final row, Andrew Bean and Eli Bright. 42 cars then are going to go around this racetrack for 40 laps. It's a long, long race, this one. And as the engines get fired, we're going to get out on track here and watch these guys duke it out for the victory. Everyone is off the run. It's off the starting grid. We have to see some great racing in the high banks here in North Carolina. Now, the NRUK Cup Series guys take to this track with 2 races to go until the chase. We're going to see some drivers making aggressive, big moves. They want to be in the chance of winning the Season 3 crown. And they come to the line. The green flag is out. We're racing at Rockingham. Down the backstretch and into turn 3. It's Priya McShane on the inside lane here, who's going to look to lead lap number 1. But look at Zachary DeLello taking it 3 wide for the lead. Big power move from the 43. McShane leads lap number 1. But here comes DeLello with a charge on lap number 2 here. Anderson up the racetrack. They're all flying up the racetrack there. Abdullah and Anderson catch the wall. Smith in the wall and Sirra's around. Oh, Brett Sirra almost had it saved. He's in the wall and we are got ourselves a caution early on. He saved it. He actually saved it, but the caution is out. It's Grace Takayoma. Keith Stevens has nailed him. Dan Bandon as well. But what a save from Brett Sirra. He was around there twice. And he saves it. Priya McShane, I believe, is the leader as we come back. No, it wasn't. It was DeLello who led them back to the line here. And wow, Takayoma and Keith Stevens, who was up there as a chase contender. He's going to be hurt from this event. Eli Bright might have damage. We're not sure yet as the smoke clears in turns 3 and 4. Brett Sirra looked like he was around there. He has saved the car without minor damage. What an incredible job. And let's go see how the first wreck of the day has happened here on lap number 2. And he came off the turn here 4 wide with Richardson, Ozkan, and I believe Adam McDowell too. Look at this job though from Brett Sirra here. He's kind of stuck behind the 48. He has nowhere to go. He has to come down the track to avoid hitting the wall. 22 has contact with him. The 77's around for once though. He saves it. Back up the track into Bandon. Bandon gets into him. Instead he hits Kuklon. He keeps it straight. Bandon, however, doesn't. He goes flying to the inside with Keith Stevens wrecking into him. And then I believe the whole incident with Takayoma was involving her, Eli Bright, and Evan Hunter here. That was a complete separate incident for those guys. And as Takayoma was getting up again, Stevens nails the 41 there. This could be a wrecked field race, guys. This really could be. So many guys were hitting the turn out of turn 2. just see the 33 gets dragged on the track into the 2. And there you go, crashing into the inside wall. So Bandon will not like that. Eli Bright and Takayoma and Hunter were the other ones caught up in a separate instant here. I think maybe they were trying to avoid the wreck here. He sees 4 wide with Bean, Andrew Bean, Nonagon, Scott and Tim Gary here. And they just kind of pinch together as they try to avoid the wreck. Bright tries to step on the accelerator and go high, but he collects the 41 and the 4. And Eli's had a horrible couple of races. And this might cost him a chase berth in the NRUK Cup Series here. It's not what you wanted to see at all. And what a crazy, crazy start here. DeLello leads, and this, prepare yourself, boys, because this could be survival. We will be coming back to restart then on lap number 7 here. DeLello's the leader. Out from the race, Takayoma and Keith Stevens. They're done. They're finished. They're out. That's going to hurt Stevens. Takayoma was never really in the chance for the chase anyway. Bandon, Hunter and Bright could all have damage. We're not sure to the extent yet. And they could be off the pace, which could cause problems for the drivers at the front. But the top 10 then, as they go to the restart, is as followed. DeLello leads, McShane 2nd, Kevin Bandon 3rd, Greg Torres in 4th, 5th for Ollie Snare, 6th Max Bushway, 7th is Alexander Rowe, 8th Code Red, 9th Cynthia Bright, and 10th is Derek Hamill. Back to restarting then on lap number 7, and Zachary DeLello leads here, but it could be just, survival of the fittest, because so many cars were hitting that turn in, that wall in turn 2. We're going to see more wrecks today, I'm no certain of that, but let's see what DeLello can do here as we come to the restart zone. Green flag back out in the air, and a good restart there from Zachary. McShane managed to keep pace with the 43 though, and will be there. McShane is one of the drivers who's up there and wants a chase spot. She can definitely achieve that with a good result today. Kevin Bandon trying to work himself into a win here. Another 10 car goes to the inside lane then, off of turn number 4. DeLello will lead another lap here. That's going to help. Remember, leading laps and leading the most laps will definitely help your points total. Bonus point for both of them. And now both 3 leaders up the track. Dan Bandon 3 wide towards the inside lane. How about this from the RCR driver, who's, quite a clear way last in points right now. He's got no shot at making the chase, but a win. A win's a win. Anyone's going to take it. And if Kevin can do it, then that'd be great for him and great for RCR. He's putting the pressure to Priya McShane right now, all over the 10's back bumper, as Code Red sandwiched in between 2 Joe Gibbs cars there, and Tyler Bradley getting a bit squirrely. DeLello back up towards the front though. Look at Max Bushway 3 wide to the inside. Where's the 78 come from? The points leader Alexander Rowe having another great day in the 75. And look at these guys, 5 cars drifting through the turn there. The 27 caught the wall badly, but they're all still going clean for now. And it's Priya McShane who leads out in front. She's had the dominant car here so far. DeLello's been quite quick too, but here come Max Bushway and Cynthia Bright towards the front. Greg Torres working himself into the top 5. Jose Mills I can see in the background there. Here on lap 11. McShane who leads. Good drive off the turn though for Bushway. Code Red's in the wall there. Everyone's in the wall. Oh, and there goes Kevin Bandon around. William Bewling caught out as well. And oh, DJ Reed and Mason Hayward. That's to name a few of the drivers caught out. And the second caution of the day is out here. Bandon will not finish another race. William Bewling was 2nd in points. He's wrecked out. Reed got damage. And, well, we all know the story of Mason Hayward's season so far. Caught up in the wreck. Another 4-car wreck here. And Priya McShane will remain the leader as a second caution day is out. Again, it's kind of wall-banging effect coming off the turn here. We see Kevin Bandon. He was, riding quite high. He runs out of room. The 6 gets into the 27. And around they go. They collect. William Bewling will know where to go. DJ Reed goes low trying to avoid it, but he doesn't. Clobbers the 6 car in the end. There's a bit of his right fender comes off, and DJ is going to have some bad damage from this. But Kevin Bandon's had a torrid season. He's been caught up in another wreck here. Caught out here by the 6 and the 23, and around they went. Cool. Hard link there with DJ Reed. The second caution of the day then. Out here, 4-car pile up. And we're going to get restarted again with Priya McShane, who has been, you know, pretty dominant so far, leading. We'll be restarting here on lap number 16 out of 40. Claimed from that wreck, Hayward and Reed are out. Bandon and Bulin into the list, adds a list of damaged cars. That include Kukulon, Sierra's got damage. Anyone from about Kyle Hunter back, I'd say probably is off the pace. Eli Bright and Kyle Hunter, not as much. You know, they're looking alright, but anyone behind them has got damage, including Patrick Smith in the 15. They're quite the way off the pace. Top 10 then, come back to restart. Priya McShane still leads here. What a great day this could be for her in points. Cynthia Bright second, Max Bushway third, DeLello's fourth, fifth, Greg Torres sixth is Jose Mills, seventh William Seaman, eighth Alexander Rowe, ninth Carter Friesen, and 10th is Mohammed Zain Abdullah. Can anyone else break into the top 10 here? McShane is the one they all need to beat, and we're going to come to the restart zone for the third time today, the second time after the second caution, and here we go then. Green flag back out in the air, and Priya gets a good launch again in the 10 this time. Cynthia Bright couldn't follow it up as much, and Bushway was slow off the line, and DeLello might pass him for third, but it's Priya who leads down the backstretch as the rest of the field jostle and jockey for position behind them. 10 car going to go up the racetrack. Can Cynthia Bright find a run off the turn? Here she comes to the inside lane, the 3 car. 3 in the 10 battling for this victory. 10 car up the racetrack. Can Cynthia clear her? Oh, and there goes, no! Arena McShane and Dupain around, and that's going to cause the huge one. Stapleton and Jeff Bright, Tim Gary are back up onto the racetrack. Oh, and there goes Gary around. Oh, no. Oh, he clears out Arena again. Oh, absolute death down the backstretch. And Cynthia Bright will be the leader. Oh, and Stapleton's absolutely clobbered Hamill. And Arena McShane's taken a lot of hard hits. Jeff Bright was inside the top 10 in points. He's now got damage. And everyone is wrecking again here. I told you survival was the name of the game. And, well, here we are. Once again, talking about it here. And unbelievable stuff. The big one strikes and another caution is out here at Rockingham. Well, the 83 was already miles up in the wall. And Derek Hamill and Arena McShane had a head of steam coming. The 51 turns the 83 down the racetrack. Up they go. How close was Code Red to getting involved with that? Great wreck avoidance. Jeff Bright, Stapleton, Ibrahimian and Tim Gary had nowhere to go, and Gary gets spun by Sierra. Gary up the racetrack, clearing out the 14. Then the 14 here, she thinks all over, clobbered by Hamill, clobbered by no one else, okay. And then Stapleton clobbered Hamill. That's basically what we're seeing here. I'm going to go on board with Code Red in a minute, because that wreck avoidance was insane from the driver of the 95. Jeff Bright was inside the top 10 in points, and he's going to have a lot of damage here. And this could cause him cost him a chase spot here. Look at this. Hits the 14. Nowhere to go in the wreck. And, some great wreck avoidance from a lot of these drivers here. I'm going to go on board with Cutted Red now. Because this wreck avoidance, I was certain he was going to get caught up. But he did a superb job of avoiding it. And here we are on board with the 95 now. So apart from hitting the wall a bit, there's nothing major in there for Code, and he did a superb job. Congrats to him for getting through that. He's got a long way in the race still to go. And then after this wreck, Nathan Stapleton, another one of these guys who's had a torrid year, caught up in this wreck here. See, he was going through turns 3 and 4 as Gary and McShane had their coming together. These guys had one of their own. Stapleton trying to make it down to pit lane. It was blocked by Derek Hamill, and pow! Demolition derby time, fellas. Here at Rockingham, and Cynthia Bright led them back, and that's going to be more laps led for her. Another restart is upcoming shortly. We will be restarting on lap 22 as we reach the halfway point of this race. A lot of wrecks so far, and these are the list of casualties. Nathan Stapleton is done, and he is out Derek Hamill is out as well. Arena McShane is done. Jeff Bryant is back out on track, but he is a lap down. And also kind of stuck behind him. So a lot of damaged race cars out on track here. And, you know, survival. Again, like I said, if you can survive these wrecks and get through them, you might just be in with a shout here. Top 10 then. As we do restart here, it's Cynthia Bright leading. Priya McShane second. Jose Mills up to third. Fourth for William Seaman. Fifth, Max Bushway. Sixth, Greg Torres. Seventh, Zachary DeLello. Eighth, Carter Friesen. Ninth, Alexander Rowe. And 10th is Tyler Bradley. So, you know, top 10 hasn't really changed much, but let's see what happens here. As we come to another restart before probably another inevitable crash. Here we go again. Cynthia Bright puts the gas down and we're back racing at Rockingham. Look at Jose Mills making a big move for second place here. On the 10 of Priya McShane. Bright will lead them back here. But Mills, Seaman and Bushway are charging. That's the top 5 right now. Those 5 cars right there. Look at Greg Torres waiting in the wings. A lot of Fords out the front and we're wrecking already. We've got ourselves another caution here. And looks like some of the back markers have had a moment on the back stretch. Kukulon, Ebrahimian, Bandon, Gary and Cyril are already in trouble. And they've got up in another wreck here. This has been a wacky race. And the back markers have wrecked once again. And it's another caution. We might be looking at an all-time record here in terms of cautions. Cynthia Bright will lead more laps. That's going to help her towards the total of most laps led for today. And another wreck. Unbelievable stuff. Well then. I'm not really sure what you want to, you know, say about this one. But it's happened again. And, I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to let this play out. And you can watch for yourselves. I mean, through turns 1 and 2. This is on the restart, by the way. The first lap, and we're almost 5 wide. Boys, what are we doing? What are we doing? Pinch together. 5 wide has got no chance. 32 at the racetrack. Clears out the 27. The 77. The 13. The 47. Everyone's dying down the back stretch. And look at that. It's just absolute scenes. Back markers are wrecking. Cynthia Bright is leading, and she'll be leading when we come to another restart here in the NRUK Cup Series. We now make it to lap 27. This race is running out of time. I have no doubt it'll end under a caution. So these next couple of laps are going to be crucial to whether guys will finish in the finishing order here, because we might not having many, you know, laps of green flag racing left, and you got to make your move now, otherwise it's probably going to be too late. Looks like Ebrahimian and Gary are done for the day. Zayn Abdullah's out as well, so something's happened to him. Cyril and Bright are a lap down. Look at the damage on Kukulon's car. Top 5 then to the restart. These guys with a good shot of winning it. Bright, Mills, McShane, Seaman and Bushway. Behind them, the same kind of top 10 as we saw last time. Torres, DeLello, Friesen, Bradley and Rowe. Time to survive, guys. Lap 27 is upcoming next. How long will we go this time before a caution? And these next couple of green flag laps will be crucial. Cynthia Bright, Jose Mills, green flag in the air. Not a good restart from the free at all. And Mills might look to chuck it to the inside here, down the backstretch. 72 Seaman way at the racetrack, and here comes Jose Mills in the 18. Look at Bushway towards the inside. Torres is there, DeLello as well. And through the turn, they'll race again. Jose Mills here leading, but here comes Max Bushway in the 78. The two dominant cars, McShane and DeLello, working themselves back up towards the front. Look how tightly bunched this top 10 is. And Bushway and McShane are trying hard. Rose in the wall back there. So is William Seaman. And look at this battle for the lead. Look how many cars are here. Here goes McShane. DeLello with a 3 wide lunge to the inside lane. Look at the 43. They're 3 wide at the stripe. Still green flag, but how long will this racing last? Friesen forces Mills up into the walls. The 21 makes his bold statement and makes his moves. They're still going in the background. Now it's Carter Friesen's turn to lead this race. Bradley and Torres are there. So is Cynthia Bright. Friesen leads this lap. Look at Adam McDowell. He's in the background as the caution out was still green for now. Friesen and DeLello, the ones who got clear. But look at all the guys in the background. Look at Kyle Hunter. Involved in the first wreck. He could get top 10. And now DeLello pulls low on the 21. Greg Torres trying to make himself known at the front. Adam McDowell looking for win number 4 of the year. And side by side to the stripe they were. Again, this time it's between this kind of top 7 or 8 right now. Friesen up the track again. DeLello and him having an epic duel for the lead. Mills and Hunter back there have hit the wall. But the lead is not over yet. Greg Torres. It might be his time to shine. And his time to lead this race. Don't rule out Adam McDowell. Don't rule out Priya McShane in the 10 just yet. Tyler Bradley's hit the wall. That could end his shot at winning this thing. And now it's Adam McDowell in the 55, who still has a shot at the chase if he can get more wins and even more wins. That's all he needs to do for that 55 team is win. And he can have a shot at the NRUK Cup Series crown. Torres' lead didn't last long. And it's now Zachary DeLello back out in front here in the 43. Oh, Torres almost made contact with a 55. That was too close for comfort. Front 3 then. DeLello, McShane and Bright at the front. And DeLello will need another lap. It's going to be between the 43 and the 10 here. As we will approach 6 to go. DeLello leads. McShane is now towards the inside. And here goes the 10. To the inside lane. Priya McShane. But look how much Cynthia Bright gained in the turn. 6 to go when we reach the line this time. These are the crucial moves. Because if a caution comes out in the next lap or so, this race is done. And the first driver to make it back is the winner. Priya McShane leads. Here goes Cynthia Bright. Greg Torres is scraping the wall in the background. And Cynthia Bright is now towards the inside lane. They're almost touching going into 3 and 4. McShane leads. The 3 car in second. Friesen again is back up towards the front. 5 to go. Caution is out now. The race is over. And the first driver to make it back will be the race winner. 10 car at the racetrack. Cynthia to the inside. They're catching the lap car of Trey Wright. This could throw a spanner into the works here. Cynthia Bright up the track now. It's Carter Friesen trying to look for that second win. He can still get into the chase for the NRUK Cup Series crown. They're reaching the lapper of Wright. They split the 34 through the middle, but the 3 has clobbered the wall. And this could allow the 21 of Carter Friesen to pull clear. Max Bushway's got clear in the 78, but Friesen has a good advantage right now. The 78 might be the only shot at Friesen, as he has 3 to go now to seal off a victory. Caution, if it does fly, Friesen might have this win all sealed up. Bushway being raced hard for second by McDowell and Bradley. Cynthia Bright's race is done. But the 21 of Carter Friesen might be going on to victory here, unless the 78 or the 55 can catch him. 2 to go for the 21. It's going to be a win in as many weeks for Carter Friesen. If he can keep it going for a few more corners. They're still battling and duking it out in the background. But no one has been able to match the 21 since that lap car moment. Sierra's the next lap car, but they're not going to catch him. White flag is out for Carter Friesen. Didn't have the best first half of the season for this 21 team, but they picked up the first win at Chicagoland. Since then, they've been on the up and they've continued to rise. And through turns 3 and 4, this second win could find him in a chase and playoff berth. Carter Friesen will win at Rockingham. Max Bushway pips them for second in the end. That's a great result for the 78 team. Third, believe for Tyler Bradley. McShane with a great result. And a lot of guys here survived the action to come through with a well-earned victory or good finish for them. These are the final finishing results then from the race, and Friesen has won. Bushway second, Tyler Bradley in third. Look at that then. As the finishing order, you can see where your drivers did finish in the end. We'll spot the results. We'll get to the point standings, and I'll tell you the chase implications in the Discord right after this race. But first of all, let's get to the point standings and see what we're looking at. And this chase grid has been shaken up massively. Top three look like they're pretty much confirmed in. That's Rowe, Bullen and Bean. They look good. But everyone else is at trouble. And 20 points separate 11th and 4th. That's not that much. Kyle Hunter in 4th now. Torres and McShane up places. Ozcan is up inside the top 10. Friesen with that win today is up inside the top 10 in points. But he has those 2 wins to fall back on. Incredible, incredible stuff. Here right now. See the rest. You can see the rest of the finishers there. Jeff Bright just about stays in. Code Red is just about in right now. Evan Hunter's got those 2 wins. Currently in on the wildcard spot. Richardson and Hunter. Richardson with a 1 win. Hunter with 2 wins. Anyone inside of a car inside the top 20 with him right now is William Seaman. So if anyone inside that top 20 can get a win, then boy, we could be looking very interesting. But Carter Friesen, if he does fall back outside the top 10, he's got those 2 wins to fall back on. And unless Trey Wright makes it inside the top 20, then he could look good. But those are the top 10 and the 2 wildcard spots currently, Richardson and Hunter. Poor day for Brett Sura. He falls outside the top 20 and not what he wanted to see. A lot of ground to make up for the 77 now. Stevens down 6. Not good. Scott and Bushway make spots up. So Bushway and Scott need a big result coming into this race weekend. There we see the rest of the drivers there. Down here, a lot of guys with wins, but they're way down the order here. Way, way, way down the order. I'll have all the chase implications up for you tonight after this video to see what you need to do at the very least tomorrow, I believe. I'll explain it all in Discord. Be there or be square or something like that. And thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all at a club where we'll decide the chase field of 12. Thank you very much for watching.